guys, it's me, Danibuttons, and I'm here today with a coloring challenge. Ooh, it's been a while. So if you are new here and haven't seen, basically I have this tiny cup that is magnetic and sticks to the side of my coloring cart, and in it are a bunch of different challenges. I'm going to dump them all out. They're all different types of prompts. Let's see. Husband's choice, crayons, finish a WIP, things like that, to help me pick either material, a book, whatever. So I'm gonna mix these up and pick one, and then we're gonna do whatever the challenge tells us to do. All right, my eyes are now closed. I'm gonna like weed them out slowly. I'm gonna pick this one. Ready? Finish a WIP. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna have to go look around for a work in progress, and I will be right back to finish it off. Okay, so finish a WIP is actually a little bit difficult for me. I don't have too many WIPs, and the ones I have are either like color by number or incredibly intense that I would not be able to film them at all or finish them in a reasonable amount of time. So I found one in here, Yippee-Ki-Yay, Mandala Magic Volume 1 by Danibuttons of Unusual Suspects. And this was actually supposed to be a buddy color with Kathy from Spicy Cat Colors last year that I never finished. It is awesome. Automatons, the robot page. And I don't even really know what I was going for. I think that this pattern like super overwhelmed me. So that's what happened. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try to first figure out what color I used. I don't really have a plan. It's obviously yellow. It was probably a Tau tree. I did not bring out my supplies. I did not think that far ahead. Let's see if I can find at least a similar color Tau tree. Is it like a 141? No. Should I just look in my book before swatching 20 different whatevers? Probably. Do I know where my book is? You would think so. Ooh, I found it. Okay. It might have also been a Cali art, so we'll see what we find first. Tau trees. I'm gonna say that's a 164 if I've ever seen one. So, let me get that out. I think what my plan was to color the whole background in yellow and then potentially color all of the robots in gray and then do accents. I don't know if that's still my plan. We're gonna go and see what happens. I might color the whole background, leave the robots majority white, and then just do their accents in different colors. So that's our current plan. We will see what happens. I have no idea if this is gonna be quick, slow, easy to do while filming. I do not know. So I'm gonna try to avoid robot parts. But yeah, I remember because last year for her 10 to finish, Kathy was trying to finish this book, and I'm pretty sure she did successfully last year. And I also would like to finish this book. Now it's officially on my list for this year. And this just really stumped me, this one, because it's just a lot of little details. So I also always forget that I can just like turn this in any direction because it is a circle. So you should still get the same angle no matter how I've turned it, which is very useful. I also have my hair in like a crazy Tinkerbell top knot right now, and I already hit the camera once. So I'm hoping that my angle hits the top of the camera and you don't see what's going on my head because it's crazy. So we're gonna work on this for about 30 minutes and see how far we get, and hopefully we get somewhere. But yeah, for me, when I have a super overwhelming page like this, or just any super detailed page, I really like to do the background first because I feel like it kind of grounds all the elements and then you can see where everything is. So that's why I'm hoping to do this way. And again, some of this like tiny confetti, I don't mind going over. I'm trying to avoid as much as I can, but if it like bleeds into it, that's fine because it's just too much detail and I'm probably not going to color all of it anyway. Yeah, this is one of the pages I have left in here. I want to say I have about 10 pages left. I could be making that up, but this book makes me nervous to be one of the ones to finish because I love it so much that I don't like finishing it because that's the weird way I think about things. Like all of the pages left are either ones that I consider a little bit difficult to color, like this one, so they're super detailed, or they're like my absolute favorite pages, so I'm afraid to mess them up. But I find that no matter which page I end up doing in here, I've loved the process of every single one, so I just kind of have to jump into it. And that's why it also worked out that this one had a WIP for this challenge. Yeah, most of my other WIPs are like Disney pages where I do the outline and then I didn't finish the page. And I feel like as much as I love the Disney content, I do a lot of it. So we gotta mix it up every once in a while. Ooh, while I'm here, this is random, but let me know if anybody has any suggestions for what our June buddy color book should be, like what we should vote on, because I want to put that poll up soon, I think. I've been trying really hard to keep ahead of the schedule with filming, and it's going okay. We're doing our best, but I want to stay ahead and stay successful. Yeah, this is a lot of robots. It's also hard for me to use the bullet nib version of the markers. I am a chisel tip girl all the way. Yes, for my goals, I'm doing okay in some of them, and I'm doing poorly in others. For example, my goal to post 10 times on Instagram this month, as of now, which today is the 9th, I've posted twice. So in theory, 10 times would be like once every 3 days. So I should have already posted my 3rd time. So I guess when you put it that way, it's not as bad. But part of my problem with posting on Instagram is that I color so many things for videos in advance. Like if I finish this today, you won't see this video until 3 days from now. So I don't want to post it on Instagram before the video goes up because then it'll be like a spoiler. But I can't tell how silly that is because for one, there's a lot more of you over here than on Instagram anyway. And I have no idea how the algorithm, like if everyone's seeing my posts or whatever. So maybe it doesn't matter. And maybe that's not really the point anyway, that it's more the process than the final page. I'm taking a sip of water. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I feel like anytime I turn on the camera, my throat's like, you don't know how to talk. Okay, that's fine. And I have to clear my throat. So yeah, let me know your opinions on, I guess, spoiler posts on Instagram, because I feel like I always wait till the video comes out and then I just never post it. So I don't know. Or conversely, I guess, let me know your opinion on like later posting, because for example, I never posted my own farm miniature from last month's buddy color. So would it be okay to post now? Or is it too late? Because I'm always like, oh, it's too late, I've missed out. Unless it's like a super, super ultra favorite picture. but I don't have, not every page I do is going to be a super, super ultra favorite. So I'm just trying to color like around where the confetti stops. I don't know if I should try to like make an actual circle. I might, as best I can, at least. I don't know if we're gonna get this done in 30 minutes. This might have to be a speed color. Yeah, I get a lot of comments on like why I only do the 30 minutes. To me, that's just my sweet spot for filming, because I am constantly filming with like Sam's on lunch break, or it's almost dinner time, or things like that. So when I do speed coloring, usually Sam's on the phone, or like we're doing other things that I need sound for. So it just kind of works out that way. Plus, in general, I know my friend Toll really wants me to do like a color along where I film for a really long time. But in my experience on my channel, I don't have crazy talent, and I'm not upset about it. I'm very happy with my level of coloring skills, but I am not out here making things look photorealistic. I'm not out here layering 7 different layers of pencils. And the people that can do that blow my mind, and I get it. Like, they are amazing to see in layers like that. So I just feel like nobody wants to watch me do my 1 layer of marker for 2 hours. And that's fine. I wouldn't want to watch it from anybody else either. So that's why I think that this is kind of like my coloring lane and where I would like to stay. Also, another thing, I don't have anything to talk about if I was trying to talk for 2 hours. And I think that's another, like, goes along with how often I'm making videos, because I can really only muster up about half an hour of conversation if I'm filming every single weekday. I know my friend Lisa at Lisa's Coloring Corner, she does 1 color and chat a week, so she can make hers like an hour and a half long, but that's because she does 1 a week. So that's what works for her, and she obviously puts out lots of other videos, but they don't require personal commentary. So for me, if I'm doing legitimately 5 videos a week, I don't have 5 to 7 hours of talking. I'm not very exciting. How's it looking? I really like how bold it's looking. It might just be on camera that it's looking this bold, but I'm almost sad because, like, if it wasn't on camera, I might cop out and just be done after this yellow background, but I feel like we gotta do a little bit more than that. I just constantly forget myself that, like, white is an appropriate color for things, so if you want to leave something white, that's okay. I feel I sometimes get stuck in the I need to color every single little bit of this, and then never, like, I don't leave anything white. So white's a color. These can be white robots. I'm thinking if I leave them white and then just do some glitter accents, I might do like some hot pink. That's what I'm feeling in this moment. I think it'll look striking against the yellow, but it also could mess everything up. Who knows? We'll find out together. So I do have a tiny bit to talk about. Yesterday, we actually went appliance shopping, so that wasn't fun. No, I am excited to get new appliances. Our dishwasher is no longer cleaning the dishes. It's just yelling at us for half an hour, and then the dishes are still coming out pretty dirty. So that's frustrating. And then we have been having some problems in the past with our fridge not keeping the right temperature. Like ice cream will melt in the freezer, but then everything also gets freezer burn and it's confusing. And then we're kind of just throwing in the oven because might as well make it a complete set. Also, I can't tell. Sam says that the oven has had some really bad inconsistency issues. I just think he's burnt some food, but I don't know. I think it'll just be nice to have new stuff. But the problem has been, or the sadness, I don't know. I am discovering that the layout of our kitchen is only really allowing us to get like lower end stuff, and it's making me really sad. Just because where our cabinets are, there's just physically not room for a nicer fridge. And I'm sad about it because we have like the top freezer and the bottom fridge, super standard model. And I just think having more space would be nice, but we cannot get more space. So I don't know. We're trying really hard to see if we can get a like double door, or at minimum a fridge on top, freezer on the bottom. But we'll see. Let me know. Do you have a fridge on top, freezer on the bottom? Do you like the double doors? Or more importantly, do you like the freezer drawers? That kind of freaks me out a little bit. I've never had a freezer drawer, so I'm worried that I'm gonna like push to find one, find it, and hate it. It seems overall that dishwashers are comparatively more standard and that we should be able to get pretty much any dishwasher. It's just crazy how all over the place fridges are, because even a lot of the standard model is not really standard width, and that's surprising to me. We also not only don't want but can't have a ice maker / water feature just because there's no water unit over there. But I don't really love the ice maker / water feature. I don't know. I just think it takes up so much of the freezer space, and I've just like so many fridges that breaks really quickly. So like everyone I know that has it, they're like, oh no, it's broken. Or like it randomly makes loud noises as it drops ice and crazy stuff like that. So I don't really need that and don't really want that anyway. So, but now I think the last problem is that there might actually be more available, but they're just available online, not in person, which makes sense. They can't have every model in stock. So I wanted to just like see them in person though, to make sure again that I wasn't gonna like super hate them. So we've done that now. Ovens we actually didn't really look at all because again, that's really the third priority. And they've just were like having sales that were like, oh, the more appliances you buy, the bigger the discount, which like, okay. So we'll see. Looked around, got sad, went to P.F. Chang's for dinner last night, which I think this was only my second time ever at P.F. Chang's. So that's cool. I was reading up about them. I got fried rice and they gave me 2 spoons. And I was like, what the heck? Is this supposed to be like a meal for 2? And I was a little offended. So I was trying to figure it out. But instead I just like read a list of facts about P.F. Chang's. And apparently they've been around since 1993. And that's almost 30 years. And that's gross and surprising. Gross that 93 is 30 years ago. Not gross that P.F. Chang's been around for 30 years. So I like to think that the 90s was the last decade. Not like 30 years ago. So both good. My fried rice was delicious. And it was a lot of fried rice, which is another reason why I think it's meant for 2 people. So I took at least half of it home and ate it for lunch today. And Sam and I split a piece of cake. It's called like the Great Wall of Chocolate. And it was like this crazy, like this tall 7-layer cake. So we literally bought one slice and split it halfway. And I had the top half and he had the bottom half. And we both got like the same amount of layers. It was crazy. It was a lot of cake. But it was good. It was yummy. I would go again. It's very strange though, because they had you like scan QR code for the menu. And I don't know if I love that. I don't know. I like physical menus. But what was weirder than that, like I have seen that on our cruise this last time, they had you scan the menu. But they gave out paper drink menus. So the QR code was on a different menu. So we were kind of like, hello? I don't really get it. But I guess it's also nice because then they can like change the menu easier, I assume. But I don't know. All right, almost done with this background layer. That definitely was the color I originally used. Again, I think I'm gonna start with like a hot pink and do that balloon, and then we're gonna see, because we might not need to do very much. I might end up stopping after just that. Who knows? I also think it's fun to like mix it up every once in a while. So like if this time I just want to color that, that works for me. So let's pick a hot pink. Can you see? 1788 or 6 is what I'm thinking. Let me check my Cali Arts too, just in case they have a better hot pink. Oh my gosh, you scared my whole heart. Samuel's back, but he burst through, scaring my whole heart. All right, Samuel, I want to pick hot pink. So do we like 1788 or 6?
17.
Or do you like these ones?
17.
You just don't want to look around. Fine. Sam says 17. I'm starting with... Oh, first I always do my little blurby up there. This is not hot enough. Wow, he types so loud. The last few days, I've been able to film while he's like not in the room, but he's back and he's typing loud. Now that I did this, I feel like I gotta do more. I don't know. It is still hard to see, even with so much of it colored. So that's kind of a surprise. I think that's all of those. Okay. Gonna do some more. Let's keep going. I want to do like a light green for these guys' faces. Let's do a 167. We're just winging it, so we'll see what happens as we go. That is a little bit in a line, so we'll have to see. What happens next? Okay. Then what? I want to do these balls. Is this going poorly or okay? I can't tell. I might also get a gray and do some of the little background elements. Let's do that. I'm gonna do Cool Gray 3. If I can find it. And do like these things. That makes sense to me. Oh no, they're all over the place though. This might be something I do off camera. Yeah, I do that off camera. I think I'm gonna do another like 2-3 minutes, but then I think I'm gonna like go off camera and come back when I'm done. So, okay. Let's pick at least one more color. What should I do those? Maybe a light blue. I've missed some yellow. I knew I was gonna miss some yellow somewhere. I wonder if you were all screaming, no, you've missed that. Because I do that sometimes. I'm like, oh my goodness. Are their eyes not open? Look at that huge spot. I just want to pick like one more color. I might do... Maybe let's go with a red. And that's surprising. I don't love red. But I feel like every once in a while, you gotta throw one in there. I'm gonna do their little hearts because that's super cute. Where's the upside down one? Okay, there it is. Toot toot. Super cute. Boop boop. And then I'm gonna do these circles in this red color. We are winging it. At this point, I would very often have a color palette, so I'm a little bit nervous as to what's going on here, but all right, I'm gonna pause, go off camera, finish this up, and then come back. And I would speed color it, but I think I'm gonna really need to get up close and personal to get all these details. So I think I have to do it off camera. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but you'll find out very soon when I'm done. So I will be right back. Okay, my angle has changed. I think I'm done. I'm having a hard time because I don't know if I love the colors that I picked, but I do think that this is, one, incredibly different, and two, definitely stands out. So basically, I just kept going in and fiddling. So I made his face green with you guys. I added some green there. That's potentially all the green. I added the red to their little alarms, the hearts, the fire, the balls. I did the pink on that neck, the pink obviously balloons, and the pink cattails. And then I just did some guys with gray parts. So gray, 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 gray. And it might be done. It's hard. I don't know. I'm calling it done. It's a weird one. It's a different one. But I did this intentionally. You know what I'm saying? So Sam thinks I should go with a little more gray, but I just don't want to get to the territory where I'm eventually coloring them all gray. So I think it's done. You'll have to let me know what you think. Is this crazy? Do you hate it? If you hate it, that's fine. You can tell me that you hate it or what you would have done differently if you could do this page, or if you have. I have at least 2 friends that have completely finished this book, so I might have to ask what their pages look like. But that's it for me, I think. So obviously our word is chosen for us with the little robot, right? Is there a robot emoji? There must be. I believe there must be. And that's it for me today. I'm hoping my next video is my coloring cart tour. I will see. That's the goal. Tomorrow it will be just Noodles and I home alone again, and hopefully that's when we will get to film that. But that was my Finish a WIP challenge. Let me know what you think of challenges. I'm hoping to get back to like 2 challenges a month is my goal. So we'll see. Maybe in a few days I'll have another one. If you have any suggestions for June's group buddy color books, let me know that down below. And yes, Thumbs up this video if you enjoyed. Comment anything you want to comment down below, including our secret word robot. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm a fun time, and I'll be back again real soon with something new. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye, friends.